Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Emerald Headingley in Leeds for the third match of our 5 over Ashes series between England and Australia. Australia have a 2-0 series lead, much like they do in real life. If they're able to win today, they will have clinched the series, but England trying to stay in it. As we go down to the pitch for the coin toss, Australia calling heads, and the result is heads. So it'll be the choice of the visitors, and their choice is to bowl. England going first this afternoon at Emerald Headingley, and just moments away from the first delivery. It'll be Josh Hazlewood starting things off against Jason Roy, his partner Joss Butler. And what a hit to start things off, but it's stopped before it gets to the boundary. If not for that stoppage, however, it would have most definitely been 4 runs. Joss Butler coming in on strike now. Good start, or good form at the very least, on the first delivery. Good hit here, but it's only going to go for a single. Once again. Wound that one up, and it's going to be 2. And that takes us to the halfway point of the over. Next delivery coming in from Hazlewood. Jason Roy once again on strike, as he was at the beginning. Wicketkeeper stops the ball in its path. Connects on the next one, and he will most definitely send that one to the boundary. And that's 4 for England, coming by way of Jason Roy. And the final delivery here from Hazlewood, a swing and a miss. England none for 8 at the end of the first over. The left-armed fast bowler Mitchell Starc coming in next for Australia. Butler on strike to start over number 2. Bowled offside. He connects, and it goes for a single. And takes the bails off the stumps anyway, although there was no real need to do that. Second delivery of the over now. Once again to offside, and he's got him! Oh, what a beautiful delivery that is. Jason Roy is gone, thanks to Mitchell Starc. Dawood Milad coming in now for England. Of course, this is a 5 over match, and the thing about that is you only get 5 wickets as well. 5 outs in the innings. This goes behind. It's stopped before it reaches the boundary, but it'll still be 2. Good start here for Milan after the dismissal of Jason Roy. At the halfway point of the over now. Starc coming in again, swing and a miss, just missing off stump as it goes to the keeper. Lucky bounce, some would say. He's connected with this one. It'll go for a single. Again, this is England's last hope to win the 5 over Ashes to stay in the series. Australia with a win would clinch the urn. And again a single as the second over comes to its end. 3 overs remaining. England 1 for 13 as Pat Cummins, the right-arm fast bowler, comes into the attack for Australia, number 30. England only 13 runs off of 12 deliveries. The projected total at the current run rate, 33. And this is stopped. Almost went to the boundary, but Beautiful defense. Oh! Oh, what a mistake! That's gone to the boundary anyways! And they score 5. Wow! So that is, an unexpected boon for the English side. And that'll be 4 more. Or that'll be... yeah. And 9 so far in the third over. The wicketkeeper left chasing after it, but he's not going to catch up. That's 4 more as it goes directly behind the pitch. Directly behind the batsman. Another boundary. But this is stopped. Few fielders, actually the majority of the fielders, on the inside of the ground here. Really only 2 on the outside. He steps away completely from the wicket here and connects on a high delivery, but it's stopped again. And the final delivery coming in here for the third over. Straight down the ground. Got a man after it. And that'll be 2. England 1 for 28 at the end of the third over. Adam Zampa, the right arm wrist spin bowler, coming in next. Positioning his fielders close to the pitch, but this has gone right past them and right to the boundary. Good start to the fourth over for England as Jos Buttler scores 4 more. Total of 12 runs from 5 balls. He steps forward for this one. Wound it up. Catch it in the crowd. It's gone. It's gone out of the stadium. You could see it bouncing. 125 yards. Can he do it again? Well, it's gone right past those 3 fielders and sent one of them... those 2 fielders, sent one of them covering up. That was Josh Hazelwood, I believe. And nothing there. This is stopped as well. I don't know why he stumped him, but then again, he can never be too careful. Perhaps wanting to take advantage here. But it's Butler taking advantage of the spin bowler at the moment. Sending it far, but only for a single, as it stopped before the boundary. And now the final delivery from Adam Zampa. And the final delivery of the fourth over will be sent to the boundary by Dawid Malan. England 1 for 43 after over number 4. Mitch Marsh coming in, the right arm fast medium bowler for Australia, the final bowler for Australia, number 8. 10.75 the run rate here for England. They want to leave Australia with a good total to chase. This goes quite offside, and despite the attempt to stop it, it goes to the boundary. 4 more thanks to Jos Buttler. England desperately in need of a victory here if they want to stay in the series. This will go for a single at best, a wicket at worst. Yes, it's just 1. Speeding away, but stopped. Oh, they've done it again. They've done it again. And the same mistake that was made earlier has been made again. And that's another 5, which isn't often a number you see in cricket. Or at least not off a score. But you've got to be extra careful in situations like that. 2 more deliveries remaining in the English innings here. Swing and a miss by Dawid Malan. And the final delivery from Mitch Marsh will go for a single. England finish off with a total of 1 wicket and 54 runs. Judging by the first 2 games of the series, it's going to be a bit of a defensive challenge for the hosts. Butler and Milan not out as Australia comes in to start off their innings. David Warner will be the first batsman in the crease, or rather the first batsman on strike. Chris Wokes to bowl for England. 55 runs needed from 30 balls for Australia, and they will have taken the urn. Away we go, and it's a good hit for Warner to start things off, but it'll be stopped for a single. Starting off similarly to England's innings. Aaron Finch now on strike. It is do or die this afternoon for England. And this will be for Morgan sent chasing it, but he cannot catch up. Next delivery from Wokes will also be sent to the boundary. And this is quite a poor start for the English defense, but for Australia, incredible. Coming close to double digits here, which they could achieve with this next delivery. They would have if it weren't stopped by Moeen Ali. This will go for a single. Australia get 10. And the final delivery of the first over coming in from Chris Wokes. Yes. Australia finished the over, none for 11.
End of the first over. Australia are now on none for 11. Change of bowling.
Moeen Ali, right arm finger spin bowler, coming in here for England. Australia passed the required run rate to win. Good spin there, but he connects. And a bit reminiscent of Shane Warne. They may need Warne-like bowling to beat Australia this afternoon, as that will go for another boundary. And I have a feeling we won't be here for much longer. 36 from 22 needed. It's been an excellent day for Australia so far. As the next delivery comes in from Ali, that might have been a leg. It'll be a single. A cry going up from the defense. Umpire says no. And now a bit of reinforcement for the keeper. But he timed this, he saw it out perfectly, and it's gone for 6. And that sort of backfired on Ali. And sort of is an understatement, completely did. But this one goes right to the keeper. 29 from 19 needed. It'll soon be 18, of course. The final delivery of over number 2 coming in. Sent away! Catch it in the crowd! Australia none for 32 at the end of the second over. And this is, as some may say, a thrashing, as Adil Rashid comes in. But the hope for England to regain the urn fading with each passing delivery. That goes for 4 once again. 19 from 17 needed for the Australian side, but from the performance we've seen, I'm not sure they'll need 17. Although that one is stopped. Next delivery from Rashid. Oh, what a hit. Once again, gone. And that'll be 42. 42 runs for Australia. They just need 13. That's 2 sixes and a single. Swing and a miss. Oh! Quick thinking. Quick thinking from both men. The batsman to get into the crease and the keeper to attempt at a stumping. It happens again. And it yields the same result. Gotta be careful. That is the unpredictability of cricket. On full display right there. He steps forward once again. This time it yields success. And I think that one's gone out of the stadium entirely, as another one did earlier. 6 more for Australia. Chris Jordan coming in, the right arm fast medium bowler. Australia none for 48 to start over number 4. 12 balls remaining, but they just need 7 runs. Make that 3. And that is going to be a half century off the partnership. Australia, none for 52. 3 from 11 needed. There will be no super over today. There will be no celebration for the English side unless they can do something magical with these final 10 balls. But Australia just too good. Just too good. And all England can hope for now is a consolation victory in one of the upcoming matches, the final 2, to close out this series. Finch will send it deep, he will send it to the boundary, and he will send the urn back with Australia. It is official. 5-wicket win. Win number 3. England cannot catch up. But of course they will still play the other 2 matches of the series. We thank you for joining us. Australia defeat England. England 1 for 54. Australia none for 56. Incredible performance from the tourist side this afternoon. And we hope to see you on Friday for the British Grand Prix if you're a fan of Formula 1. And the Ashes, of course, will continue later this month. The 5 over Ashes that we have been bringing you on the Beagle Sports Network. From Emerald Headingley in Leeds, goodbye and good night.